Welcome back to Home Sweet Home Cooking. I'm your host Rocky in my mother's kitchen with this lady. Say hi, lady.
Hi, lady.
For those of you who don't know, that's Mom. So today we are going to do 3 different types of liver paste. She's going to do one that she made for a restaurant that went on their salad bar, which is just, well, let's just get to it and show what that one is. I've got a pound and a half of Braunschweiger's liverwurst. So this is about a half pound, just a little bit more. And you want, I don't know, what would you call that? 2 tablespoons of diced onion, minced onion?
Yeah.
And how much mayonnaise are you going to put in?
You really can't tell till you start mixing it. You really can't tell.
Okay, well, let's guess at how much you're putting in.
Quarter of a cup.
Quarter of a cup? We'll start with a quarter of a cup. And then just blend it?
Yepper. Oh, I think we need more mayonnaise. And a little bit of horseradish. Or whatever you like. If you like horseradish, put a lot in.
No salt or pepper?
Nope.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to need a little more than a quarter cup of mayo. I'd say at least a third pound.
Okay, that's about a third pound.
Third cup total. Really what you're looking for is dippability of a cracker, so you can put a cracker in and not break it, correct?
Yeah. I break lots.
What got me on this idea of doing this video is my girlfriend brought me some liverwurst, bought a pound for my dad because she knows my dad likes it. And I'm sitting there slicing it, just taking off chunks with a little bit of sliced onion and some mustard on crackers, but that's a lot of work. I'd rather just be able to dip it. Now the dipability, that's about perfect, so I'd say somewhere between a third and a half cup.
More horseradish maybe?
That's the way I remember it on the salad bar. Very simple, very plain. That's why and I remembered from the salad bar, that's why I found 2 other recipes to try, because it is rather simple and rather plain. I want to try some of the ones. So when I scoop this off, I put this in a storage container, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to start the second one in just a moment. The first one of the recipes that I found is going to be 8 ounces of Braunschweiger. It's going to be a cup of sour cream. If you could hand me a cup, please. And I'm going to grab another spatula. This one I'm not sure about, sour cream and Braunschweiger. I'm sure it'll be edible, but this is going to be very thin. I think I'm going to actually start just a little bit short of a cup. Let's leave it right there. I suppose I need that to get the sour cream out. Now I'm not worried about cross-contamination on these because there's so little of the dip left going from one to the next that I don't think it's going to affect the flavor too much. 3 green onions. So I've got 3 green onions all sliced up here. 1/4 cup of chopped parsley. I don't have fresh, so I'm going to do about 1/8 of a cup. 2 tablespoons worth of dried parsley. Wow, that light's going to cause a stroke. Get this lid back on the mayo. This is the only one that her recipe is the only one that called for mayo. 2 tablespoons of horseradish actually calls for. I think that'd be a bit much. So we'll start with 1.
I think I got another one in there, don't I?
I don't know. I thought we got another one from the last grocery pickup.
I thought we did too.
So we'll just start with 1 for now. 4 drops of hot sauce. All we got is Berman's hot sauce, kind of like a Frank's. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go 4 shakes instead of 4 drops. And 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire. And we'll give this one a mix. This one had any garlic powder. This one did not have garlic powder. All right, we'll give this one a mix, and we'll be back and give it a taste in just a second. Okay, so this is the second one. It's a little bit thinner. And what were you saying between takes about how you used to mix it before the mixer? Gushy with the hands. Yeah, that sounds like that would suck, especially if you have to mix for a salad bar. All right, now I went back. We already tasted it once, but I went back and I put the 2nd tablespoon of horseradish in there. Now you can taste the horseradish. Now I like that much better than the first one. Not overpowering on sour cream. Still got plenty of liver flavor to it. So get this one set aside. Get this set down for the final one, third one. All right, the third one is the oddball because it actually uses cream cheese. I don't know how well the sweetness of the cream cheese is going to go with the savoriness of the rest of the recipe, but we'll find out. Again, a half a pound, 8 ounces of Braunschweiger liverwurst. Going to be 4 ounces, a half a block of cream cheese, room temperature. It needs a little bit of milk to thin it out, so it calls for a teaspoon and a half of milk. Like I said, not much.
Do you want the half, or are you going to use that?
I'll just do this and over pour like I always do. And a teaspoon and a half of Worcestershire sauce. And a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Oh, this one's not open. Oh well. That was weird. Half a teaspoon of garlic powder. And 1.5 green onions. And let's see. Cream cheese, green onions, that's it. I'm going to give this a mix, and we'll give this a taste separately. Then we're going to wipe everything down, clean up the table, put the 3 side by side, and test them in a row. So be back in just a second. Alright, and the last one is, because it was cream cheese and not something loose like the sour cream or the mayonnaise, this one is definitely going to be a little bit thicker, but it still scoops without breaking a cracker. This is the only one that has garlic powder in it of the 3 so far. That's quite good for what I expected.
Not bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's more plain like this. But I think that's a good base if you want to start your own. If you just want a simple one, this one or the first one I think would be good. So, alright, let's get this cleaned up and put this in a little container. We'll get everything put away, wipe down, and we'll come back and we'll test them side by side. I also found another recipe, which we're not going to make today because I think this is plenty. But I'll give you the recipe and you can try it on your own because it's a little bit different than any of these other 3 we did so far. So we'll be back in just a moment. Alright, time for the side by side. So we'll need a couple crackers each. And I'm going to go with the old one first, one more time. A mouth that big, how can you miss?
That's my line.
I would say this one, if you are a big fan of the liverwurst, that would be the one for you because that's got the boldest liver flavor out of all of them.
Right.
Correct? Okay. Let's go for, I'm going to switch these up. Go to this one next, the cream cheese one next, because I think this is kind of, it's still neutral. The cream cheese isn't strong because the liverwurst balances it out, but the cream cheese balances the liverwurst out, so it just kind of tones everything down, it seems.
I hit my big mouth that time.
So I think that potent on liver, toned down, but still neutral. You still get a good liver flavor to it, but just not as much punch in the face. I like that. And the last one is the one that had the sour cream and 2 tablespoons of horseradish. I saved this one for last because we know this is going to be one of the biggest non-liver but biggest overall flavor profile punch. Yeah, I think this one gets away from liverwurst as far as having that liver.
Right.
I wouldn't say this is as much of a liver paste as it is kind of just a general dip, because you're getting so much more flavor. There's a lot of green onion. I can taste the green onion in there for sure. I don't taste the hot sauce in it though.
I don't either.
But I definitely get the horseradish and the green onion, and it takes away from the liver.
And once you make it, you can always adjust the amounts of the things that you use.
So I'm gonna cracker roll, half the cracker in that. See if I can bring back the liver profile. You can mix all 3 of these together and make a fantastic dip out of all of them.
Yeah.
They're also comparable in certain ways because they all carry through the liver. This one, the liver flavor of the liver really goes away. It becomes more of a dip of a non-generic, nondescript nature. I mean, you can still tell it's liver, but even if you didn't like liver, you could probably eat that as long as you like horseradish and sour cream. This one is good for people who like liver, but just not like liver. And this is for the one that really likes the liver, but I think all 3 of them are good.
And they all taste like corned beef.
The corned beef dip. Now the other recipe we found, or that I found, is a half a pound of Braunschweiger liverwurst, 3 ounces of softened cream cheese, 1/3 cup of Miracle Whip. So we're kind of going between these. But then it adds 2 to 3 teaspoons of dill relish, not sweet pickle relish, dill relish, chopped onion, Worcestershire sauce, and some garlic powder. So this one kind of takes a little bit from all 3 of the recipes, but adds the dill pickle to it. So if you like dill,
The dill would be good.
I think it would. But we were out of dill pickle, and I just didn't want to do a 4th one because we had a pound and a half of Braunschweiger. It's just as easy enough to do 3 recipes. But I bet you the dill would be good if you like dill. If you like pickles, you like relish, that would probably be pretty good too.
Well, see now that corned beef has dill in it.
Dill weed or dill.
Dill weed.
Yeah. Or you could probably just use some dill in here, and I think that would be fine too. But that's the nice thing about these recipes. These are just a good place to start. Try it. If you like it, try the other one if you like it. If you like them both, kind of put them together, change the amounts. If you like, well, I want a little bolder flavor. If I want a little more hot, add some more hot sauce. Start with the base for a recipe and then go from there and keep writing down your changes off to the side. Like once you get your recipe down, make your list and then you try it. And then if you want to, if you add more hot sauce to that and you like it, then just change the amount next to it, saying that you went from a 1/4 teaspoon of hot sauce to a 1/2 teaspoon of hot sauce.
Remember, a recipe is only a suggestion.
It's a place to start. You can make it your own. These are just generic ones off the internet I found. So please play with your food and try these recipes. Like I said, I want to sit in front of a TV and just dip a cracker to dip. This is perfect. I didn't want to sit there and slice off a chunk of liverwurst and then slowly some onion and then put some mustard on it, where she would put ketchup on it. I needed that cracker. That's kind of hard to do while you're sitting there watching TV, unless you're sitting at a table, like having a cheese tray or something like that. God, pardon me. I got some allergies. There's pollen in the air.
He's allergic to his mother.
Might be. But thank you folks for watching. Please give this a try. Like, share, and comment below. I would like to grow this channel. We're stuck just under 700 subscribers. I would still like to get it to that 1,000 mark. I would like to do a giveaway at that point of some of the items that I'm testing right now that I like, which the spatula set that we just used is one of the items that I'm going to put in the giveaway, because not that one, I'm keeping that one, but I'll buy another set and give that away. Probably the set of those hot pads, those trivets. Those really seem to work good. But I'll make a little prize package to go out for once we hit 1,000 subscribers. We'll do a little giveaway. So please help us get that number up to 1,000. Also, if you are a YouTuber and want to do a collaboration, if we're both in the Birmingham area or can travel to do a video together, fantastic. If not, if you want to challenge me to a recipe, let me know. We can either do the same recipe, or you can give me a weird recipe that you want me to try, and I'll give you a weird recipe for you to try, because I know which one I would give them.
Beer cake.
Chocolate beer cake, probably. But I'm open to collaborations. I'm open to sponsorships.
Definitely.
Yeah. I would like to do a cookout for a fundraiser, or just to feed the homeless thing. Get out and have a cookout and just give food away. So if you do want to sponsor something like that for food for that giveaway, that would be fantastic too. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day.